Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, on the ETH chart, we continue to see that price is moving within these trend lines that I shared with you yesterday. Ultimately, as I already highlighted in the last few videos and on Discord and Telegram, Bitcoin as well, but Ethereum seems to be set up for lower. Now you can never rule out that it will surprise. It did that many times from this within this range, but the scenario never changed. It's just within a corrective range, and they can move up and down in these ranges. They can create their whipsaw price action, choppy price action. This is just typically corrective. But as I explained already, also end of last week. Well, it's still the same week, end of this week, Friday, before the weekend. It is set up for lower, right? And should ideally follow the yellow count. And obviously the condition is that the 1663 level up there isn't broken to the upside. Because if it is, then we have to reinterpret this price action. It would just move from what I count as a wave 4, most likely into a wave 2. But the current assumption should be, even if I was counting this already as a wave 2, yeah, I would still primarily assume this top is in. Obviously still giving it the possibility to move higher, like from a, can't rule it out, right? Because we haven't broken any previous lows. So we have to still allow for it in the analysis and allow for that scenario as likely. I didn't want to do that. 1 second. As likely, because it hasn't taken out what we consider the previous swing low here of the previous wave, which I labeled as a third wave, which is at 1600. So it's moving in this triangle shape. I'm not counting it as an Elliott Wave triangle because of these two, well, you could call them fake outs to the upside. Yeah, so I rather count this as a wave 4 in a WXY structure that could be completed here, could have been completed here on the 6th of September, and then here a 1-2 setup, part of that fifth wave to the downside, which again would be a 5-wave move. So it should really reach 1591 next, then 1576. And then 1536, and then we have reached the next main target, the next milestone here. But again, never rule out the possibility of ETH to surprise as well from a range like that. I mean, a triangle can always break out to the upside. Certainly, if this trend line breaks to the upside, if it breaks out to the upside of the triangle, wouldn't necessarily change the assumption, but it certainly would have a possibility to test 1663 again. And this will be the next decision point. If it comes that high, I think there's a high likelihood that it will break 1663 and then move up to 1715. But the primary focus would be on lower, so maybe it just moves a little bit here today, before it then comes down. But certainly, things seem to be brewing a little bit. Yeah, we've had a bit of a sell-off on the altcoin market today, which is unusual, I would say, for a Saturday, Sunday, especially if we're not yet close to the weekly candle close. And especially if Bitcoin isn't moving it's not doing anything, yeah. Bitcoin hasn't moved the furniture, but the altcoins are doing, some of them, which is sort of in line with all of our forecasts at the moment, for at least for most coins, for the vast majority. And for Bitcoin, Ethereum, we're also still looking for lower. ETH did lose a little in value. I mean, these are small bits, really. Yeah, we're not talking about massive movements here on the ETH chart. But let's see if this move down will send it lower. But I gave you yesterday these trend lines. They are respected. At the moment, the lower one. So it seems like at the moment things are changing. Yeah, I mean, this is really just looking at fine details. But can you see that before, no hourly candle closed below this trend line? Now we've got that situation. So it's starting to move down lower. It's now moving within these two trend lines. And then if the next one breaks, it could be a good signal that things are heading lower. I mean, very speculative at this stage, really focusing on the micro details here, but not much more is happening. So yeah, the levels are still the same as communicated. If you're bored on the weekend, check out our membership. If you are not member yet, on Sunday we do a member live stream. We will do that at 5 p.m. UTC. That's also typically when some of the end of the week volatility starts. Today we want to talk about how to identify relevant levels for a trading plan. Every week we do an educational topic, so check it out. Also, you get additional updates as a gold member, and as silver and gold member, you get access to the Discord and Telegram service with chat rooms and lots of educational content, cheat sheets, and so on. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. And if not, then please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hope you like the update. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.